What's up, guys? Mr. Optimal here. I haven't filmed a YouTube video in a while. We're just gonna run you through a client check-in day. I've had one of my largest months as an online fitness coach. We have done 89.2K in April so far, and it's April 25th today, which is awesome. So I'm hoping we hit 100K month, but I'm gonna run you through what a client check-in day looks like for me, what this training day looks like for me. I think we're gonna work out in the garage gym just because I have a super long work day, and I also got a garage gym installed in my house, which I wanna show you guys because it's pretty awesome. Let's start the day. What I usually do on Fridays is come up into my office. I make a couple pieces of content because after I film check-in videos, I don't really want to film content because I'm talking all day long. So I get the content done first, creation for the day, and then I do everybody's check-in videos and updates with my wife, who is the nutritionist on our team. It's actually really amazing that me and my wife get to work together. With her being the nutritionist, she has a 4-year degree in public health from USC, and she's worked with a company called the Attire before working with us. She worked with 2,000 individuals, and she's just an absolute badass. So together we're like a power team, and that's why our clients get such amazing results. I'm an expert in training, and I am really, really good at nutritional stuff, but she's an expert in nutrition, and we take both of our minds together, and it works. I love it. Yeah, gonna start some content creation, then go through client check-ins, then we're gonna hit the gym, and that's gonna be my Friday. I hope you guys enjoy the video. All right, so that long clip with no audio, I put a little bit of background music over it. That was the entire content creation process. It took me a long time to get this video made, but it's worth it. Because when you take the time to make your content flow, but you also make it authentic, right? You're not worried about everybody liking your video, but you're authentic to you and what you believe in. And then you also put a little bit of your personality in there. That allows viewers to emotionally connect with you, feel like they know you, and you build authority because you're giving free advice, which is the key components to creating content that in time will nurture leads and get you to close on high ticket sales a lot more efficiently. By the way, what I'm using to track my food while I'm going throughout the day is Chronometer. So I go on this app, and they do sponsor me. So they've given me a free premium account because they're one of the best trackers that you could use if you're using one. And I like this because it allows me to track my micronutrients as well. But today I have 3,581 calories total to hit, 340.1 grams of protein, 333.5 grams of carbs, and 88.5 grams of fat. So those are my current calories and macros right now. And again, I'm tracking and hitting these things while logging my foods throughout the day using Chronometer. So with my client check-ins, I like to actually utilize the standing portion of my desk to do these because it just makes me feel a little more energetic. I like to feel energetic when I'm doing my client check-ins because I do them via video, not just email. I feel like that allows me to connect with my clients personally, on a more face-to-face level every single week. Dude, I'm proud of you for being 10 out of 10 this week. Let's go on meal plan compliance. You want to keep with the food groups that you have now, that's perfectly fine. No missed workouts. And something you're proud of is staying on track with food and workouts. Also proud of being able to get the 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Let's go. Killing it this week. That's what I like to see, bro. This is an optimal check-in. Things we're grateful for. You received a new internship. You're also grateful that your insurance was cleared, so you were able to get some blood work test approved. Let's go. And also you're grateful for your mother. Amen, brother. Worthy is the Lamb. God is great. Now, stress looks good. Water looks good at 170 fluid ounces per day. I love this, dude. Again, amazing check-in. And if there's anything else that you need from me, I'm always here for you. Text or phone call away. And that's an example of a check-in, guys. Again, I do them very personally. I like to make my clients feel like they know me. I want them to feel cared for, loved by me, and supported by me, which is why I do the check-ins this way, because I feel like it's very personalized, it's very important to them, and it allows me to build relationships with my clients. It's been 4 hours of doing check-ins. We have 60-something clients right now, and I've only got 20 check-ins left. So that kind of tells you how long it takes me to do the check-in videos for all of our clients, and then we have to do updates, obviously answer any questions that they have after they get their videos, et cetera, et cetera. So Fridays are a pretty hectic long day, but it's all worth it because we get to change our clients' lives and I get to do what I love. And so does Callie. She's in the other office doing the meal plan updates. And again, I wouldn't be able to do any of this without her. My wife completes me. So does Christ. Right? Again, I got 20 check-ins left, so this will probably take me about another hour or hour 30 minutes. Then I got to finish the updates. Then I need to do the other 2 pieces of content for the editor. Then we're going to go train, and that'll be the end of our check-in day. I am going to have a protein bar right now as a little snack. And again, I'm tracking this off Chronometer. So far, what I've had to eat today, I've had 16 ounces of egg whites and a Dannon Light Fit Greek yogurt. That was my breakfast. Had a clementine and 2 slates. That was my little lunch snack, I guess you'd say. And then this, I'm gonna have a Bear Bell Creamy Crisp. That's the meals that I've had so far. Then I have, a turkey and rice meal to eat, a chicken and rice meal to eat, and some cream of rice egg white muffins that my wife makes me to eat as well that are amazing. But we'll get into that. I'm just yapping now. Finish the check-in videos. I have to do updates. She still has to do the nutrition updates. I have to do training updates. I'm about to eat a meal though. This meal are the most delicious muffins you've ever had in your life. My wife makes them, they're amazing. Quick and easy meal, and it's egg whites, gluten-free oat flour, pumpkin, and a little bit of whey protein. First form. The first form protein we're using for this is the vanilla one. Use your boy's official link and you'll save money on your products and support your boy. The link in the description. That's my personal link so that you can use all my first form products. Support your boy, like I said, and get a little discount. But yeah, I love these because I just put the muffins on the plate, put them in the microwave for 30 seconds, and then I can eat them while I'm going and doing updates and finishing work. It's just really efficient and effective. It's also because I have the most amazing wife ever and she makes them for me. What are you doing? What you doing? No, come here.
I'm eating meat.
Let me see you get bite.
Straight from the
Let me see you bite.
Because I don't want to dirty any more dishes.
Finish that meal. Now we're about to do the updates. Training updates shouldn't take me too long. Basically just go into the check-in changes note that me and Callie have. Look at the ones for the week and get them all done. And then like I said, then we're about to go train. It's tedious doing updates and being a coach sometimes, but I wouldn't trade it for anything. We're done with all the updates. We ate the muffin meal, about to go downstairs and eat some ground turkey and white rice. And then we're gonna go train arms. But before we go and do all that, I'm gonna garden. I'll hit this little Benjamin first before I actually garden. So I wanna talk about this. You all know I used to be like really bad off on pills and like drinking and cooking and stuff growing up, but I do still garden. I will say, I'm trying to get away from doing it, like at all, but it's definitely the only vice that I have left. I'm not recommending that to anybody. However, it doesn't keep me from being productive. And I'm not sitting here doing this all day long. Like I don't wait. I don't do this until I'm done with work. Like everything has to be done. So I don't let it control me, right? And I create good habits around it. I'm not trying to promote that in any way, but just for any of you that were wondering. But yeah, let's garden and then let's go put some gym clothes on and let's go hit some arms. The gardening has been finished. Take those loafers off. I love those loafers so much. What are we gonna wear for the gym today? We're training arms. Probably gonna wear some pants just because I usually don't sweat too much training arms if I'm wearing shorts. And I like to sweat as much as I can. Honestly, feels good when I get a sweat during a workout. So we're gonna wear some LPs. Oh, this is like Wheel of Fortune, like doo 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 doo. And some of you might be asking, why hasn't he been wearing his gym attire all day? He works from home. He doesn't have to dress like that. I feel better dressed up, bitch. It makes me work better, makes me feel better, makes me more efficient, more productive, makes me feel more professional, which helps me make more money. Get out your feelings. There ain't no money in there. What type of LPs though? Like I said, that's the real question. I do know. We're going with these. This is gonna be the tank where my white Otishis called Optimal. These are the 2.0s and they're so much better than the originals. The originals were the best barefoot shoes I ever used in my life and I loved them. They're the most amazing shoes to squat, deadlift, or just training in general. And these are 20 times better. If you bought the version 1.0s and you haven't bought the 2.0s, like you love your 1.0s, you're like, oh, the version 2s couldn't be that much better. Like they fucking are. They really are. And they have cool colors this time too. Like I got my beige ones. And but we're coming out with the Mr. Optimal Otishi. It's gonna be a signature colorway. Custom designed it, me and DJ ourselves. It's pretty badass. That's the fit, y'all. You know what I'm saying? And I got my Rolex, but I'm not gonna train in this. Clean. 1993 Oyster Perpetual. Off to the garage gym, which you guys haven't seen yet. Like I said, which got installed a week and a half ago. I love it. I'm in love. Okay, I lied. It's not off to the home gym. It's off to my living room so you can see me delete this ground turkey and rice. For this meal, we have 7.5 ounces of ground turkey, extra lean, 99%, and 120 grams of white rice. And I'm gonna delete this because I'm starving. Also, like Fresca, goated, top tier. We deleted it. So this is our garage. My lovely wife is doing split squats. Look at that booty, damn. This is our John boat. One day I'm planning on having a yacht, but right now it's just all reliable with my little tiller motor, a river rat at heart. But the home gym, we got the Smith machine set up. It's got 2 pulleys, right? They can go high, low. It's also got this attachment down here so that you can do, you know, any type of cable row. You can also pull up a bench and do a lat pull down here if you want, like pendulum setup with the cables to where it's plate loaded. So I do need to get a couple 100-pound plates, because even putting 3 45-pound plates, which is what fits on each side right now, is not heavy enough for me. So I need to get a couple 100-pound plates. And like we have all our attachments back here, right? My Prime Fitness attachments, the angled 90 grips, and the gym pin D-handle attachment. Those are amazing. If you want the angles 90 grips and the D-handle gym pin attachment, code optimal for anything gym pin. And then over here we have power block dumbbells that go to 100 with another bench and little treadmill. This is our little humble home gym setup. Now for the first movement, I'm gonna do this pullover press. This is the most complete tricep movement that you could ever do, honestly. The long head of the tricep crosses the shoulder joint, so it influences shoulder extension in this motion right here, okay? This is shoulder flexion, shoulder extension, right? It influences shoulder extension. That's why, like, on any like sagittal plane pull or horizontal pull, the long head of the tricep shows up on EMG studies there, because it crosses the shoulder joint. Now, this pullover portion part of the movement is going to be long head bias, because again, it influences shoulder extension here. And then when we press up, it's going to be more medial and lateral head bias. So this is just a cool way to influence different heads of the tricep. And it's, again, probably the most complete tricep exercise you can ever do. Pullover portion, the long head's doing work in shoulder extension here, boom. And then when I press up, close grip, medial and lateral head bias. Back down, go down. Long head works in shoulder extension here, and press up. Rinse and repeat until your eyeballs bleed. Second movement, incline dumbbell curl. I just like to think about keeping my arms as far behind my torso as possible, and then I smash my hand to my delt. Literally, that's the only cue that I need here. Third movement, straight bar extension. This is gonna bias all 3 heads of the tricep. End of sentence. Nothing special about it. And I don't think I mentioned this before, but all of these movements, I'm just doing 3 sets, working up to 1 top set of failure. Around that like 5 to 8 rep range. Call me Swallow Baggins, because I'm so short. I gotta stand on this 45-pound plate to actually be able to do curls without having a shortened range of motion, but that's okay. This is the final movement of the workout. 4th exercise, just a regular standing cable curl. That's the end of the workout. Sipping on a First Form creatine monohydrate, obviously, because there's no other better form. Link for my First Form products right here if you want to support your boy. I also have some electrolytes in here. Optimal electrolytes coming out soon. I ordered the first batch, the first stock, so it's getting shipped to my house, and then it'll be available to the public. Why such a short workout, you might be asking? Only did 4 movements for arms. That's not enough volume. We did 3 sets for each movement. We had 2 movements for each body part, tricep and bicep. Each movement we took to failure, so we had 2 stimulating sets to failure. You might even say that we had more than 2 stimulating sets just throughout the workout, because the second set was within 3 to 2 RIR. So there's a stimulating set. And then the final set is definitely a stimulating set because I was taking a failure. Definitely 2 stimulating sets, if not maybe 4 stimulating sets, but I'd say there were only 2 like really good sets here. But it's just simple and effective. All we did was a movement that allowed us to bias the long head and the medial and lateral head, so we'll hit all 3 heads there. And then we did the lengthened position curl with the incline dumbbell curl. Came over here, did a straight bar extension, biased all 3 heads of the tricep in the more shortened position, and then finished off with the standing cable curl, just biasing the bicep in the shortened position. A simple, effective workout. You don't have to be in here for hours just to make progress. It's not the end of my day, but it's the end of my work day. Thank you guys for watching the video. I'm gonna go eat my last couple meals, enjoy some time with my lovely wife, and probably finish answering a bunch of client questions because my phone's been blowing up with clients texting me back from check-ins the entire time I've been lifting. But this is what I love to do, so that's why I got a smile on my face the whole time doing it. I love you guys. Thank you for all the support. Hope you have a blessed evening. Jesus loves you. I love you. Peace out.